Hi everyone, it's Kevin from Real Boring Flips, and I just was going to cover a couple of what solds today. I don't normally do videos like this, but I thought it would be fun to talk about where I got these and how they sold. So the first up item is a vintage clear telephone. You've probably seen these before, you probably sold these before if you're a reseller. Always look out for stuff like this, especially if you get it cheap. In my case, this one, I just recently got this a few weeks ago. It was part of a picker pile, so I bought stuff online at an online estate sale, went to the site to pick up my purchased items, and then was allowed to go through the house looking for other items. And this was part of a large pile that I got, and I think I paid $40 for everything that I got, and so I estimated this cost me about 50 cents, and you can see I sold it today for $42. I took an offer at $42. So this will go out today. And then as far as how I list this stuff, although I don't have regular telephone service, I do have a broadband telephone line, and so I was able to test this by calling in, calling out, and it works. So that's going out for $42 sale on a 50-cent purchase. The second item I got at a rummage sale. This was also like kind of like a picker pile, just pile up your stuff, and then this was a charity donation rummage sale, so you just pay what you want to pay. And I typically do, depending on what I'm getting, I'll do $10 or $20 a bag, and in this case I paid $50 for everything I got. And so this is a replacement tape for a Craftsman measuring tape, and I estimated I paid 50 cents for it and sold it for 14 on an offer. I took the offer just because I want to move some things along and felt that was a fair enough deal. So that goes out today. The last item, I've had it for a while. I just recently listed it, and I think I have a weakness for these things, so I tend to buy them, and then sometimes they're not the best investment. But in this case, I actually it was a Facebook Marketplace purchase. I was actually buying an Apple IIc, and when I got there, the family was basically clearing out their parents' house, and he was there, so I got to talk to him. But he had this Compaq Armada laptop that he had gotten at some point, and so because I was buying the Apple IIc and I bought some other things from him, they just threw this in for free. So it powers on, comes to an error, so I disclosed that, and the listing showed the pictures of the error, and so that sold today for $52.41. I think whoever made the offer was applying their shipping charge to get to a certain number. So this was free and sold for $52.41. So that'll go out today as well. So sometimes it works out this way. The things you sell are I mean, the margins are crazy on these, obviously. So if only you could have every item that you sold on a margin like this, that would be wonderful. Doesn't always work out that way, but I tend to, actually, all my listings I have offers open. And I tend to take offers based on maybe how sales are going, or do I think my price was high to begin with and maybe the offered price is appropriate. I make offers available for a couple of reasons. One, to give me some flexibility, depending on how my sales are going, to basically get sales I might not have gotten. And then the other one is because I charge for shipping, this allows a buyer, like in this case, obviously, allows a buyer to decide how much they want to pay total. So even though I would think I was asking $70 for this laptop, I was willing to take $52.41 because it was free to me. So that got me a sale I might not have gotten, and allows the buyer to limit their total cost. So that's why I do calculated shipping with offers. The other reason that gets me doing calculated shipping is the continual changes in rates for these shippers. Every time a shipper changes rates, I don't want to have to go back through all of my listings and update my listing prices to reflect higher shipping costs. I'd rather do it this way. I know there's some drawback to that. I know some people will only look at stuff that has free shipping. They won't even search through things without free shipping. I understand that. Just for me and time involved, I would much rather have calculated shipping. You know, I'm looking at that constantly, trying to see would it make sense to move to a free shipping model. At this point, it doesn't for me, at least not most of my items. But you know, I'm obviously, you know, as I go through different methods of improving my efficiency and effectiveness of my sales, I look at stuff like that. So would love to hear back from people that have kind of wrangled over that issue, how you do that, what led you to make your decision, and how that's gone for you. This is probably the one topic that I've really struggled with the most on what I should do, what I shouldn't do. My current method and what I've been living with is calculated shipping with offers, and that seems to be the sweet spot for me in getting my sales, which, you know, typically are 2 to 3 sales a day. So in this case, I got 3 so far, plus another one waiting for payment. So anyway, thank you again. Please like and subscribe, and let me know what you think about this content, questions you have, comments you have. I love reading that stuff, and I reply to those. So please do that, and we'll see you next time.